best MC, starting on the first dynasty. This information's key to passing the exam, ending up free, starting with the Shang, 17th century BC. Social structure, warriors, important king and royalty at the top of the hierarchy, all determined by simony. King would travel to reinforce the people's loyalty, living flamboyantly, never tolerating disloyalty. Shang made walls of earth and crud, sweat and mud forming their huts. King was royal because he had better chromosomes, talked with his ancestors in their tombs, made him closer with the ultimate deity D. Not much is known about Shang economy. All that is known is that the elite were buried with hella jewelry, and they were rich and had clothes that looked hella beautifully. Then 46 to 256 BCE. Now on to Zhu, the second one. Things got done. Mandate of heaven ensured the ruler was the one fit to rule divinely from the god of the sun. Led by a king Wen and his son Wu. Both started as vassals, didn't know what to do. Rose up and took power in a rebellious coup. The social structure was feudal with landowners at the top. They were rich as hell in more land they were trying to cop. People plopped on the bottom, just spent time growing crops. Structure feudal set against a violent backdrop. Different states of the eastern zoo fought among dispels all over the map, led to the zoo's untimely collapse. But the dynasties lived with their blessing and continued to use the mandate of heaven. Third, it's the Qin, 221 to 06 BCE, founded by Shi Huangdi. Saw legalism take hold, Confucianism also in the fold. Confucians were harassed because they just didn't fit the mold. Told off, got a talking to and abused. They fought the Xiongnu, made sure aristocratic power didn't grew. Uprisings grew up, the Qin used the river valley to grow, and built a wall to keep the Xiongnu out. All fell, it didn't really work till the next dynasty. Yeah, it's the Han, let's go, bring it on. 202 BCE to 220 CE, we got the key, the longest dynasty. Naming people in China, you can see a Xiongnu instead of fighting them. They had to be frugal because of their lack of income. Confucianism took root and overcame the oppression under the Qin. Han history was recorded by Sima Qin. The family was most important and the father above all. First in power was Empress Lu, and after her came Emperor Wu. Wu learned from Lu just what to do to run the Han dynasty and help pull it through. Flood and rebellion soon led to the end though. The empire went from great to bad to so-so. Due to civil war, the end did not take long. Thus comes the end of the Han.
Next is the Sui dynasty, founded late 6th century. Followed after Han, used the same Confucian hierarchy. Family was the fundamental unit of society. Society consisted of an elder-led patriarchy. Also followed the Confucian-based state ideology. Took on military expeditions to the south, improved the Great Wall, stepping up their Asian clout. Built the Grand Canal that connected rivers Yangtze and Yellow. Several grand palaces required several working fellows. Big factor to the Sui economy was trade. With the Grand Canal trade with the south, we had it made. Now we're on the Tang, century 7th to 10th. Buddhism was on the rise, but Tang elites they tried hard to prevent this new foreign religion from destroying Confucian social structure and ideals, and encouraging women in politics, an idea they found far too surreal. From Chang'an, rulers used this method called a tributary system, in which states gave tribute to the emperor. Fiscal victims, Buddhist Taoist temples popped up all throughout the land, until most of the Buddhist temples were wrecked, made Confucians mad. Tang mixed inner Asian nomadic culture with Chinese tradition, had art like Chinese pottery with camel and horse decorations. Tang economy also depended heavily on trade, since the Silk Road connected the Chinese to inner Asian residents. Let me spit some bars about the song. I ain't gonna sing a song though. Lasted from late 10th to 12th century till late 13th in the south, so let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Song society made civil men the social power holders. Men looking for government employment ranked higher than soldiers. The government emphasized importance of Confucian examinations, but their oversight of military made them the urchins target of a nation. Overcrowding of people in capitals led to problems with waste management. So the song engineers diverted flows of rivers to get rid of contaminants. Culture became centered on Confucian study and education. Private academies for scholars became the new sensation. The song economy switched from monopolies to free commerce. Now that merchants, artisans, gentry could become rich, you could call that a commerce. I'm out.
Dynasty from 1279 to 1368. We were ruled by Mongols and we got a lot of hate. Chinese at the bottom of the social hierarchy. Women still oppressed in this patriarchy. Government was run by Mongols and outsiders. And their high demands put farms under fire. Mongols killed so many in their violent conquest. CO2 levels lowest in years, no contest. The resulting lower population meant less harmful deforestation. Mongol rulers were tolerant of religion. Islam and Buddhism spread, we could pray on our own volition. Although death counts rose, so did the economy, because trade was supported by the Mongol bureaucracy. Goods came in through the Silk Road from India to Africa, only possible because of the safety from the Pax Mong. Up next, the Ming Dynasty from 1368 to 1644. Society was made up of 4 classes at its core. The Shang were traders and the Shi were scholars. The Gong were craftsmen and the Nong were farmers. Confucian civil service back in action, make sure the government workers had the right skills and passion. Ming Dynasty expanding and improving the Great Wall, traversing and separating lands through mountains and waterfalls. It was a plan to keep out invaders once and for all. Now that the Mongols were gone, traditional Chinese culture was back. Respect your elders, act like scholars. The Confucianist beliefs were making a comeback. For some time, maritime trade was a priority. Zheng He set out on voyages to form tributary ties and show off China's superiority. There were many continuities between these dynasties. Mandate of heaven justified rise to power in Chinese history. Isolationist beliefs and Confucian ideals reigned supreme. Patriarchal society made oppressed women scream. Government workers chosen for merit and skill. Many nomads attacked us, going in for the kill. Trade was discouraged cause merchants were bad. Traditional beliefs were considered rad. China made many innovations and inventions. We were also called the silk-making legend. We even transformed the land through projects like the Great Wall. Economic problems and rebellions caused many dynasties to fall.